so welcome to my channel. I am Belle, your girl. I did this myself. Okay. Okay, so welcome back to my channel, and if you're a new subscriber, welcome back. Please click the subscribe button so that you can join the family, and if you are a regular, thank you so much for being faithful, for being so loyal. I cannot thank you enough. Thank you. Okay, so we'll be taking a quick God, what is wrong with me? Can't I be serious for once? Okay, we will be taking a quick break, after which we will be discussing the shock of a lifetime, the YouTube shooter, and #VisaBay. So stay tuned, we'll be right back. Welcome back. Still your girl Belle. I have not changed, maybe the angle because I'm not using my tripod. I just had to film this video, guys. You know, I'm all about positivity and good living, and you know, content that promotes good human relationship and all of that good stuff. You know, I'm like the YouTube hippie, just a hip YouTube hippie, you know what I mean? But okay, so two things happened which I want to talk about. First of all is the #VisaBay. Or should I talk about the YouTube shooter first? Okay, I think I'll talk about the YouTube shooter first. Her name was, or is, depends on, I don't know how it's used, but her name was Nasim Agdam, and she was a YouTuber, a content creator who has been doing videos for a really long time. I know a lot of us may not have heard about her. I don't know. Prior to this, I've only seen her videos like twice, and I kind of felt they were weird in a funny, not so funny way. But hey, she was a YouTuber, she was one of us, and I hope wherever she is, God finds the goodness in his heart to forgive and to put her to rest. I don't know what else to say. Like, I'm just okay, so I'm in a semi-good mood, so I'm not gonna let this bring me down. But hey, basically what happened with the story is a YouTuber got into the YouTube headquarters, and well, she didn't get into the YouTube headquarters, but she got into the parking lot and she shot a few people. Now that is putting it lightly, like very lightly. Okay, a business or a company like YouTube, of course, has a lot of security levels that you have to go through. So she took a concealed weapon in and fired shots. Thankfully nobody was killed, but from what I gathered, 3 people were wounded. One was fatally wounded and the other 2 were just minor injuries. Wow. Now that's not something you want to hear, okay, for a platform like YouTube that is supposed to be, you know, the voice of the people. You know, it's sorry, I'm in this zone right now where I don't even know what to say. I don't even know how to tell the story. Okay, so I'm gonna tell it as best as I can. First of all, the shooter. A lot of people, a lot of media, while I was doing a bit of reading about her, I found that she was a vegetarian and she liked yoga. I like yoga. I will not give up meat for anything in this world. No doctor in this world will tell me that. I am Nigerian, we eat meat, we like meat. But hey, she was a yoga instructor and she was into yoga. She was also into human rights activism and all of that good stuff. For some weird reason, a lot of stories that I read did not point out the fact that she was vegan. Did not their headline never went with vegan, never went with yoga instructor, never went with daughter of so person. They picked on basically 2 major factors, which were her gender and her race. For those who did not figure, because I was like pronouncing the name real weird, her name was Nasim, which is an Arab name. She was Iranian, yes, Iranian, Palestinian, Iranian. and a lot of in fact the media blew up about the fact that she was from the Middle East. To them it was the key #1 act of terrorism, and to be honest, that was not right. Under no circumstances should you take a weapon, be it a knife, a pen, whatever it is, and seek to hurt people in the hopes of getting retribution for your sins or for the sins of others. It makes absolutely no sense. Inflicting pain on another will not make your situation better. Side talk, but real talk. Okay, I'm not in support of what she did, but I'm not in support of the way the media portrayed the whole issue. Now, for the ones that were arguing race card, were pulling the race card, because most of her videos, if not all of her videos, are in her native language. She's a full American. She has been in America since 1996, according to one of the articles I read. I think I will try to link it down below so you'd read up better, because my description of the situation is a bit patchy. But hey, she's American. She has been there since 1996. Yes, a lot of people with very, very deep indigenous roots like to train their children down to the second, third, fourth, fifth generations in a way that preserves the culture, because hey, they miss home. And the media was picking on the fact that she's Arab, she's Middle Eastern, and whoa, terrorists, whoa, they came, Al-Qaeda, Al-Shabaab. You know, I would have called Boko Haram, but those niggas need to warn. But hey, they were picking on the fact that she was Arab. A lot of people were picking on that, and it did not make sense to me, being that I'm Nigerian. I've witnessed to a small extent how people treat you because of your tribe, because of your race, because of where you're from. They forget that you are a person. Most people, yes, are connected to their tribes and their roots and all of that, but it does not define all of you. It's just one aspect of you, and the media did not portray her right. I don't know her personally. I will not say that she was a nice person, she was anti-Arab. I don't know, and I really don't care. And hey, from what I read up, a lot of her videos were complaining about YouTube with this new rule that came up. To be honest, I thought I was gonna be able to monetize my channel in like a few months, but let's just say the rules just kicked me back, and I'm not gonna sit back and just relax and take it. Like, I'm gonna double up, I'm gonna work, I'm trying from my end here. But hey, she felt it was the highest height of betrayal, okay, and she felt that her contents were being unnecessarily treated, if I can use that word. God, why am I so blank right now? But hey, excuse me. She felt like YouTube was taking down her content unfairly. She made a couple of complaints, and they'll take down her videos and all that kind of things. And to be honest, I think everybody has a right. It's a free platform. Yes, there are rules and there are regulations, but everybody has a right to express themselves, okay? Yeah, what else? Her gender. Now, this was quite funny because I'm a girl. I actually have quite a muscular physique, barely any muscle anyway, but hey, it's mostly bone, but we love our bones. Okay, so I have a muscular athletic physique, and because I played football, I played basketball, I do track, and I also lift. Yes, a girl this small that lifts, wow. But hey, I could relate to a certain extent. Why the oh, it's raining. Wow. Just so you know, it's 9:30 p.m. here in Nigeria, and I'm recording because I've had a long day. But hey, the race card was not bad enough. They had to play the gender card, and the gender card had to be in two forms. Those were those that believed, okay, she was a lady, and no, a lady cannot do this. Hey, a lady, this one, this one, this one. Oh, this one, this one. And the ones that did not believe that she was a lady. One, because they said her name Nassim was a guy's name, or is a guy's name. Wow, Winifred is a guy's name. Just for those that don't know, my real name is actually Winifred. Winifred is kind of a guy's name where I'm from. Like, a lot of guys bear Winifred, not so many girls bear Winifred, so people just assume it's a guy's name. Now, people were pointing out silly things. This whole race card and the whole gender card thingy. to me, they are just silly excuses. The issue that should be battled here is, how could someone that was this disturbed do something like this? And nobody, there are many out there, there are hundreds every day. You hear of shootings in the US, shootings in so place, bomb blasts, you know, silly things like that should not be happening. And why is it happening? Because people are busy pointing out other silly things. Just like how the whole Middle East stuff, the terrorism in the Middle East, they say they are Muslims and their Islam is bad and blah blah blah, and we forget that the evil that exists is not in the form of religion. It does not come with religion, it does not come with tribe, it comes with a person. Yes, it comes with people. I am a Christian, I was born a Christian, I was raised by Muslim converts. My father's name is Ali. And both sides, I got to see both sides of both religions. And to be honest, religion is not the problem. It is man himself that's the problem. Just like how her gender, her race was not the problem, or is not the problem in this case. Her problem in this case was her. Now, an article I read talked about how in her last days she totally pulled away from society and from reality, and her social media was more or less the only way for her to express herself, which is true. A lot of us deal with depression, deal with social issues, and social media basically is the only avenue through which we can express ourselves. Why not create, excuse me, I'm having serious heartburns. Why not create an avenue through which people can let go of this tension within themselves, instead of pointing out, as it is happening, there's someone out there that's watching her video and thinking, go on and sing, she should have bombed their asses. And it's such a big problem because nobody's paying attention to the fact that she was disturbed. She was, okay, she was probably depressed. Maybe she had relationship issues, maybe she was broke, maybe who knows what was really going on in her heart. Okay, on various occasions she cried out via social media and she was not heard, or people did not take her seriously. This was probably her way of, you know what, screw it all, I'm gonna express myself whether people like it or not. And before things get to this stage, just know it has lasted for a really long time. The issue here is not her gender, or should not be her gender, or her age, or whether or not she has a masculine physique, or whether or not she's weird, but what was really going on in her mind. Find out what the problem was mentally. Talk to her family. Look at her videos, look at her content, so that you can reach out to people like her that are dealing with depression, that are stressed out, that are broke, that this new YouTube rule is affecting. Yes, a lot of us are stressed out by this rule. Some people choose not to give up. Some people see it as a death sentence. Okay, yeah, that's basically it. I'm trying not to go too deep because camera time, and my system is bad, so this video might take a while coming out, but hey. And number 2 issue, visa bay. Wow, now this is a long story, and I actually heard about it while I was on set day before yesterday. I actually heard about it. One of the vixens, hi Simi, if you watch this video ever, she was complaining about how basically this is a YouTuber. I'm gonna try to put her handle somewhere here or here, just somewhere on the screen. And she's a YouTuber, a content creator. She's broke, so she took to social media to look for a way to raise funds. She has a GoFundMe account. She needed funds not just for herself and her upkeep, but she also needed funds. Sorry, I have to close the windows. Okay, so I was talking about the visa bay, right? And sorry, okay, visa bay. So basically, she is a content creator that ran short of funds, or she's broke. So she took to social media, which is her outlet, to talk to people, to seek for a way to raise funds, not just for her upbringing and, you know, upkeep, or rather, but she also has an issue with her documents. Now she's, I think, Zimbabwean. She's from Zimbabwe. She's from Zimbabwe, I think. Yes, she's from Zimbabwe. And she has issues with her documents now. Her visa has almost expired and she cannot afford to renew it. So she took to social media, which is her home base, to reach out for funds so she can deal with it, you know, sort out her money issues and get her life back in track. And a lot of people took offense over this, aka Simi, the vixen I talked about earlier on. Now, a lot of people are talking about how she faked her lifestyle, because if you go on her Instagram, her feed is basically her in expensive clothes and all of that. I'm gonna put her handle so you just understand, you can see for yourself. But her feed is filled with, you know, her in expensive clothes and shoes and eating at expensive restaurants, and people just, you know, took it that okay, that's her real life. She's actually living in money, she's feeding well, she's fine. But one thing most people don't know, now this is my take on this whole ish, is this: a lot of content creators are paid to do a lot of things. Now, take for instance a makeup YouTuber. A good portion of the products she has on her page are not from her own money. Yes, a lot of people spend money buying products, especially in the early stages. You will spend a whole lot of money. I know a makeup YouTuber, so hey, you will spend a whole lot of money trying to get products so you can do videos and so you can get endorsements and all this kind of stuff. But hey, at a certain stage, which is the stage where she was, you actually get people that will give you clothes to wear, that will give you shoes and bags and hair and, you know, fancy gadgets and stuff, just so you could promote their brands. She said it herself because she did a video. I'm gonna look for the video and put the link down below. She said it. The bags, shoes, most of them are not hers, they were given to her. And the truth is, a lot of these brands, some brands will give you an okay, take, use as you like, but brands like clothing brands and hair and shoes, oh god, brands like clothing brands and hair and shoes will most likely want their things back after the duration of your contract. And a lot of people are taking offense because they think she's faking the life, or she was faking the life and now she just wants extra money and all of that. But she doesn't. Well, I don't know her personally, but hey, I will tell you that a lot of those things were given. Okay, you could be invited as a content creator to a restaurant. You're not the only one they will invite. Do you know how many other people they give clothes and they give bags and they give all those things, and they give invites to certain events just so you create engagement about the event and so people will know about it and want to go? That's what it's like. That's what the life is about. You know, most times some of these people might actually not even have good sources of funding. They might not, and by what I got, she could not afford her education, she could not afford a whole lot of things. And it's not as if she has been denying it and living in guys, it's past 11, almost 12 o'clock over here, and I'm so sorry about that. We're having power issues and we had to fix the power, and god, my vlog is almost ruined. But hey, moral of the whole visa based story is this: she wasn't pretending. Okay, a lot of those things were given to her and she stated that in her video. So I think people just need to stop judging and misrepresenting things you see online, because online life is not exactly real life. Like, to be honest, I only post what I want you to know. Y'all don't know what happens in my home or when I go out. You only see what I want you to know. So please stop judging and go to her GoFundMe account. Help out if you can. If you can't, just offer some words of encouragement. If you cannot, then please keep quiet, okay? Thank you. I'm doing this part really cranky. My eyes are swollen and red. But hey, the struggle must continue. See you guys next time, and before you leave, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and be good, be safe, and be productive, okay? Sayonara.